Hello, 6th standard Cbse children. Have a good day. Have a nice day. I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to do video number 11, chapter 2. Same lesson we are continuing. Chapter 2, video number 11, where we are going to learn about vitamins and minerals. We already learned components of food as carbohydrate, protein, fats. I hope you remember that. In that carbohydrate and fats, they are energy giving food. Carbohydrate and fats are energy giving food, whereas proteins are body building food. I hope you remember that. So, carbohydrate and fat, they are energy giving foods, whereas protein are body building food. This vitamins and minerals, they are protective foods. They are called protective food. From where it is protecting us? It is protecting from the diseases. It is protecting us from the diseases of various types. And at the same time, these vitamins and minerals, they are required only in minute quantity. Vitamins are required only in minute quantity. If you are taking in excess, then we will be suffering from the condition vitaminosis. We will be suffering from the condition called vitaminosis. Are you clear? So I say vitamins and minerals, they are considered as protective food as they are protecting us from various diseases. And if that vitamin is taken in excess, then it is causing the condition vitaminosis. Okay, and Dr. Funk introduced the term vitamin. Dr. Funk, the scientist, introduced the term vitamins. Now these vitamins, they are necessary for our day-to-day life, for our living, for our life. And these vitamins, they are making the functioning of all our physiological and biochemical reactions. They are, as I said, they are required in minute quantities. Same time, they take part in functioning of physiological and biochemical functions, especially digestion and so on. So these vitamins, and they are also for biochemical activities. That is the main role of vitamin. Right? Now these vitamins, they are as vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K. Vitamins A, B, C, D, E and K. And these set of vitamins, they are as A, D, E and K. They are called fat soluble vitamin. Vitamin A, D, E and K are called fat soluble vitamin. Vitamin B and B complex B1, B2, okay, and vitamin C, they are water soluble vitamin. I repeat, vitamin A, D, E and K, they are called fat soluble vitamin, and vitamin B and B complex. B complex vitamin B la subtype as B1, B2, B3, B4, B6 and B12, and they are water soluble vitamins. What do you understand by these two terms? Water soluble, na? These vitamins are soluble in water easily. Whereas fat soluble vitamin, engage the fat varum. The food that we are taking, the vitamins when they are with the fatty substances, it gets dissolved. So these vitamins, fat soluble vitamins, are soluble in fatty substances, the food that we are taking in. So the major types are fat soluble vitamin and water soluble vitamin. And fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E and K. Whereas water soluble vitamins are vitamin B, vitamin B complex. Now this vitamin A, D, E and K. Same way vitamin B, the vitamin B1, B2, B3, B4 and B6, B12 and vitamin C. These vitamins, they are given different terms. Otherwise we say other names of these vitamins. As vitamin A is called, other name for vitamin A is retinol. Other name for vitamin A is retinol. Vitamin D, it is also known as calciferol. And vitamin E, it is called tocopherol. And vitamin E, K, it is the derivatives of phenol. Is a substance. Derivatives of phenol. So we say the other names for vitamins are A, it is also known as retinol, D, calciferol, E, tocopherol and K, it is derivatives of another. It is derivatives of phenol. I hope you understand. What did I go through? Can you? Just go through second, understand the spelling, learn the spelling. Can you? Go through. Understand the spelling. What is it? Vitamin A, retinol. D, calciferol, E, tocopherol and K, derivatives of phenol. I hope you follow. Whereas vitamin B complex as water soluble vitamin, they are as B1 thiamine, B1 is thiamine, B2 riboflavin, we should learn the spelling. B2 riboflavin, B3 niacin and B6 pyridoxine. Before nama B6 pyridoxine and B12 cyanocobalamin, B12 it is cyanocobalamin, spelling buddy, cyanocobalamin and vitamin C is ascorbic acid. I hope you follow this. So here water soluble vitamins, B1 adenine thymine, B2 riboflavin, B3 niacin, B6 pyridoxine, B12 cyanocobalamin, and vitamin C, it is ascorbic acid. So the other names you should understand. Okay, and following this video session, we have this picture presentation where we have detailed tabular column as vitamins with the other names, and then sources. What are the plant sources and animal sources? And then functions. What is the main role? What is the function of these vitamins? And deficiency disorder. As deficiency disorder. That we will be learning. Here in this vitamin deficiency, what we say, for retinol, it is called xerophthalmia. The disease suffering, it is called xerophthalmia, affecting the eye, dryness of eye, and then nyctalopia, that is night blindness. Nyctalopia, night blindness. These two are the deficiency diseases. Okay. Whereas calciferol, it affects rickets in children. The children will be having bow leg and pigeon chest. It causes rickets in children. Okay. Whereas vitamin E, it is causing sterility. Sterility in a non-functioning of reproductive organ. That is sterility. Right? And vitamin K, it is mainly for blood clotting. Vitamin K is mainly for blood clotting. I hope you understand. So this is for fat soluble vitamin. Now I am not writing the sources because already it is given in our textbook, the picture presentation, and continuation of this also we are going to do the picture presentation. Another, I am not writing the names of the sources. All that leafy vegetables. Fruits and vegetables. Whereas this B1, it causes beriberi. The disease name is called beriberi. And then riboflavin causes pellagra. Riboflavin causes pellagra. And then niacin. 1 minute. Riboflavin, it is only 1 minute. Niacin is causing pellagra. It is riboflavin. It is riboflavinosis. That condition is called riboflavinosis. And niacin causing pellagra. And then pyridoxine, it causes dermatitis. Dermatitis is skin diseases. Causing skin diseases. And cyanocobalamin, it causes pernicious anemia. The cyanocobalamin causes anemia. It is called pernicious anemia. Anemia spelling for it causes pernicious anemia. And then ascorbic acid, vitamin C, causes scurvy. Scurvy affecting the mouth, gum chilule, that is. Okay. So these are the deficiency diseases for water soluble vitamin. What are all? Thiamine, beriberi, riboflavin, riboflavinosis, niacin, pellagra, pyridoxine, dermatitis, cyanocobalamin, it is pernicious anemia, and ascorbic acid scurvy. And further details we will continue in the picture presentation session. And then next one is minerals. These minerals, they are also required in smaller quantity as calcium, potassium, sodium, iron, and iodine. Now this calcium, potassium and sodium, they are called macrominerals because they are required in more quantity, whereas iron and iodine, they are required in very minute quantity. That is, ellame minute, but still they are as trace elements. They are iron and iodine. So when calcium deficiency, it affects the bone. Sodium and potassium, if it is not in required quantity, then the neurotransmission or nerve impulses will not be transmitted properly. And iron, it needs for circulation of blood, where blood contains respiratory pigment hemoglobin. For that, it is needed. Then iodine, if iodine is not in sufficient quantity, the hormone thyroxine secreted by thyroid gland will be affected, and person will be suffering from the condition called goiter. Goiter and the goiter, that is the condition. So the minerals as calcium, potassium, sodium, iron and iodine. I hope you follow that. Okay. So this is as vitamins and minerals, and further details with the tabular column we will continue in the picture presentation. We will just continue. Thank you. Hello, 6th standard Cbse children. Have a good day. Have a nice day. This is our continuation of video number 11, chapter 2, components of food, where we are learning about vitamins and minerals. Just now we have seen with the whiteboard description here, vitamins and minerals. Content is components of food. Now what you are observing in the first picture, it is sources of vitamins and minerals, where we find different kinds of food, fruits and vegetables. உனக்கு என்னெல்லாம் தெரியுது? சொரக்காய், apple, orange, potato, carrot, mirchi, and then mango, egg, and then broccoli, that one, cabbage. These are all food substances which contain vitamins and minerals. So these are called protective food. They help us in protecting our body from diseases. In previous session we have seen as vitamin and minerals, they are required in very minute quantities. Okay, so now we are continuing video number 11, what we have seen with the whiteboard description. Components. So this is vitamins and minerals. Now what you have learned, food is the basic necessity of life. Food is defined as any substance of either plant or animal origin consumed to provide nutritional support for an organism. It contains essential nutrients that provide energy, helps in normal growth and development, repair the bone or tissues, and protect the body from diseases. This we have learnt yesterday. I hope you could recollect the points. This is about the food. What is food? What will you say? it is the basic necessity of life. It is defined as any substance of either plant or animal origin. Origin, what I said, these are plant or animal sources consumed to provide nutritional support for an organism. It contains essential nutrients that provide energy, helps in normal growth and development, repair the worn out tissues, and protect the body from diseases. I hope you follow. The next one, it is again components of food. I am just recollecting. The main components of food are carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamins, and minerals. These are called nutrients. And as I said, I am not going to do in detail that picture examples of carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins and minerals. Sure? This is other way of representing the major components. Here we name it as major nutrients of food. What are all? Carbohydrate, fat, protein, minerals, water, roughage and vitamins. I am just recollecting the points what we have learned. Right? Now vitamins are the vital nutrients required in minute quantities to perform specific physiological and biochemical functions. I repeat, vitamins are the vital nutrients required in minute quantities to perform specific physiological and biological functions. It was Dr. Funk who introduced the term vitamin. Funk spelling F-U-N-K. So Dr. Funk introduced the term vitamin. I hope you understand. Now this vitamins and minerals, normally vitamins are of different types as vitamin A, D, E and K and vitamin B and B complex and vitamin C. Otherwise we say vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K. Right? Now these vitamins, these are all the sources of vitamins. What you are seeing here is vitamin A, vitamin A, vitamin C, E, B complex and different nutrients. Sure? So this is for sources of vitamins and minerals. Now these minerals, these are inorganic substances required as an essential nutrient by organisms, required by essential nutrient by organisms to perform various biological functions. They are the constituents of teeth, bone, tissues, blood, muscle and nerve cells. The constituents of minerals, they are mainly as teeth, bone, tissues, blood, muscle and nerve cells. And these minerals, they are sorted out as macro minerals and micro minerals. All of them are required in minute quantity, but still they are categorized as macro minerals and micro minerals. What is it? Macro minerals required by human body. They are calcium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium and magnesium. நம்ம புக்ல இவ்வளவு டீடைல்டா இல்லை, so you have to learn, so listen carefully. Right? Macro minerals are calcium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium and magnesium. Whereas micro minerals, they are also known as trace elements or sulfur, iron, chloride, cobalt, copper, zinc, manganese, molybdenum, iodine and selenium. These are the micro minerals, otherwise they are called trace elements. I hope you understand. Again, these vitamins, they are classified into fat soluble vitamin, and water-soluble vitamins. Now, the fat-soluble vitamins, they are soluble only by the fatty substances when we are eating as a source. So, the food that we are eating, fat-soluble vitamins will be soluble by the fatty substances in our food that we are taking and during the process of digestion. Whereas water-soluble vitamins can be synthesized easily, is soluble. And this vitamin, fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A, D, E and K, they are fat-soluble vitamins. What are all fat-soluble vitamins are? Vitamin A, D, E and K. Whereas water-soluble vitamin, they are, water-soluble vitamins are vitamin C and vitamin B and B complex. One by one we will study. Now this vitamins, what we are going to do now is vitamin A, D, E and K. So vitamin, it is in tablet form as vitamin dietary sources, deficiency disorders and symptoms. It is on a cubilar, you have to learn. It's not given in our textbook. Now sources of vitamin A, papaya, carrot, mango, fish oil and milk. I repeat, papaya, carrot, mango, fish oil and milk. Whereas sources of vitamin D as milk, butter, liver, egg and fish. Now vitamin A, you should know the other name of this vitamins as vitamin A, retinol, vitamin D, calciferol, vitamin E, tocopherol and vitamin K, it is derivative of phenol. So I repeat, vitamin A, retinol, vitamin D, calciferol, vitamin E, tocopherol and vitamin K, derivative of quinone. I hope you understand. Yeah? And what are the sources of vitamin A? The picture carrot, papaya, leafy vegetable, fish liver oil, egg yolk, liver and dairy products. These are all sources of vitamin A. And if this vitamin A is in less number, inadequate, otherwise we say if it is of deficit quantity, the deficiency disorders are xerophthalmia, nyctalopia. It affects the eye. Vitamin A deficiency will affect the eye. Xerophthalmia, nyctalopia, which is night blindness. And what are the symptoms for that? It is dryness of cornea. Xerophthalmia means dryness of cornea. And person, they are unable to see in the dim light. That is night blindness. I hope you understand. Whereas vitamin D, it is calciferol. Calciferol again sources egg, liver, dairy product, fish and vitamin D can be synthesized by the sunlight. If you stand in the sunlight for 15 to half an hour duration, vitamin D can be synthesized. And if this vitamin D is in deficit, the deficiency disorder, it affects rickets in children. And the symptoms are bow legs, bow legs, defective ribs, chest bone, defective ribs, and development of pigeon chest. Development of pigeon chest. Whereas vitamin E is also known as tocopherol. Whole wheat, meat, vegetable oil and milk. And deficiency disorder, sterility in rat, reproductive abnormalities. sterility in rat, and reproductive abnormality. And symptom and sterile, they are sterile in nature. And vitamin K, leafy vegetables, soya bean and milk. And blood clot can be prevented. Deficiency disorder, blood clotting is prevented. Normally for blood clot, vitamin K is essential. And excessive bleeding due to delayed blood clot. If vitamin K is not in proper quantity, the bleeding, excessive bleeding will be due to delayed blood clotting. I hope you understand. So this fat soluble vitamin, vitamin A, retinol, other name is important. Vitamin A, retinol, vitamin D, calciferol, vitamin E, tocopherol. சரியா? And deficiency disorder vitamin A ki xerophthalmia, nyctalopia. Vitamin D, it is rickets. I hope you follow. Are you listening? So this is for vitamin A and D. Vitamin E, other name, it is tocopherol. I hope you follow. Right? And then sources, from the picture, you should know the sources of vitamin A and D. E வந்து whole wheat, meat and simple இருக்குது. அதே மாதிரி Kயும் leafy vegetables தான் நம்ம சொல்லியிருக்கோம். Are you clear? சரி. So just go through this table. Vitamin A, retinol, spelling RETINOL. Calciferol, CALCIFEROL. Calciferol. And tocopherol, TOCOPHEROL. That is tocopherol. Are you clear? Sure. So in the tabular column, you have to learn. Right? The next one, it is water soluble vitamin. Water soluble vitamins are, I said, it is vitamin B and B complex and vitamin C. என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கோம்? Sources normally liver, wheat and rice for vitamin B. Vitamin C வந்து all citrus fruits சொல்லுவோம். As orange, lemon, green chili, amla, nellikai and tomato. These are all sources of vitamin C. Okay. So இதிலேயும் நீ வந்து the other name of this vitamin படிக்கணும். அதுதான் important இதில். அதுக்காக this tabular column is provided. Okay. Now vitamin B1 is thiamine. Vitamin B1 is thiamine. B2 riboflavin. B3 niacin. B6 pyridoxine. B12 cyanocobalamin. And vitamin C ascorbic acid. So I repeat, B1 thiamine, B2 riboflavin, B3 niacin, B6 pyridoxine and B12 cyanocobalamin, and vitamin C, it is ascorbic acid. Go through panna name, spelling order order chollipaar. Just recollect, go through idapar slide paathu order go through panna. You should know the spelling. சரியா? Okay. So I repeat, B1 thiamine, B2 riboflavin, B3 niacin, B6 pyridoxine, B12 cyanocobalamin, and vitamin C, it is ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid spelling chalo. AS ascorbic, CORBIC, ascorbic acid. I repeat, ASCORBIC, ascorbic acid. I hope you follow. Then the sources are vitamin B1, whole grain, yeast, egg, liver, sprouted pulses. நம்ம first chapter படிச்சிருக்கோம்ல pulses sprouting அதான் sprouted pulses. And vitamin B1 thiamine deficiency disease is called beriberi. இதெல்லாம் technical terms தான் usually தெரிஞ்சிருக்கணும். சரி, so the thiamine vitamin B1 it causes beriberi. What are the symptoms? Degenerative changes in the nerves and muscles become weak and paralysis. Paralysis na the kai kaal eduthukiradhu solluvalla, paralytic attack solluvalla. So degenerative changes in the nerves, muscles become weak and paralysis. Whereas B2 riboflavin, milk, egg, liver, green vegetables, whole grain, and it causes chiliosis or ariboflavinosis. What causes? Irritation in eyes, dry skin, inflammation of lips, and fissures in the corners of mouth. The vaai punnu solluvalla, ada fissures in the corners of mouth. Riboflavin. Whereas niacin, it is rich in milk, egg, liver, bean, and lean meat. ரொம்ப லைட்டா உள்ள மீட்டா எடுத்துக்கணும், நிறைய கொழுப்பு உள்ள மீட்டா இல்லாம, that's called lean meat. Groundnut and bran rice bran oil சொல்லுல அந்த மாதிரி. And it causes pellagra. Name of the disease pellagra. And inflammation of skin, loss of memory, and diarrhea. Inflammation of skin, loss of memory, and diarrhea. This deficiency disorder. And B6 pyridoxine, the sources as meat, fish, egg, germs of grain, and cereals, rice polishing. And it causes dermatitis. Dermatitis na skin disease. As scaly skin, that is scaly skin and nervous disorders. And vitamin B12, it is cyanocobalamin, causing pernicious anemia. And it decrease in RBC, red blood cell production, and degeneration of spinal cord. Degeneration of spinal cord. And vitamin C, ascorbic acid, leafy vegetable, sprouts, citrus fruit like gooseberry, nellikai, amla, lemon, and orange. And it causes scurvy. Scurvy na the gum valikkumla, the ear chillume pallila. Swollen and bleeding gums, delay in healing of wound, teeth and bones malformed. This is water soluble vitamin. This table you should learn with the technical terms of vitamins or other names of vitamins. What do we know? B1 thiamine, B2 riboflavin, B3 niacin, B6 pyridoxine, B12 cyanocobalamin, and vitamin C, it is ascorbic acid. And the diseases beriberi, ariboflavinosis, pellagra, dermatitis, pernicious anemia, and scurvy. And you should learn the symptoms. I hope you understand. The next one, it is about minerals, its sources, function, and deficiency disorder. Enala mineral, calcium, sodium, potassium, iron, and iodine. Illa macro calcium, sodium, and potassium. Micro iron and iodine. There are many macro and micro minerals, but at our 6th standard level easier. Okay. Now sources calcium, dairy product, beans, cabbage, eggs, and fish. The function it constitutes of bones and enamel of teeth, clotting of blood, and control muscle contraction. And deficiency disorder bone deformities, poor skeletal growth, and osteoporosis in adult. இது வந்து ஒரு bone disorder, osteoporosis. Whereas sodium source வந்து common salt தான். And it maintains fluid balance and involved in neurotransmission. நமக்கு கை கால் நடக்க முடியல, மெயினா கால் நடக்க முடியலன்னா that is mainly the moving of sodium and potassium ions. அது வந்து balanced-ஆ இருக்கணும். Okay, so when these sodium and potassium ions are moving in and out of the cell, ஒரு செல்லில் சோடியம் எவ்வளவு வெளியில போகுதோ அதே மாதிரி பொட்டாசியம் உள்ள வரணும் from the other cell. சரியா? So it maintains fluid balance and involved in neurotransmission. And deficiency disorder, muscular cramp, nerve impulse do not get transmitted. கை மரத்து போறது சொல்லல. And potassium source வந்து banana, sweet potato வந்து சக்கரவள்ளி கிழங்கு, and nuts, whole grain and citrus fruits, and it regulates nerve and muscle activity. And muscular fatigue, nerve impulses do not get transmitted. அதனால தான் சொல்றேன் சோடியமும் பொட்டாசியமும் movement in and out of the cell equal-ஆ இருக்கணும். Next microல வந்து iron, spinach, dal, green, broccoli, whole cereal, nuts, fish and liver. It is an important component of hemoglobin. Blood the respiratory pigment hemoglobin. And if RBC is reduced, it causes anemia. Okay, ratta soga in Tamil solla adu. Same iodine, it is in milk, seafood and iodized salt, and it is mainly important for formation of thyroid hormone. Thyroid is a endocrine gland which secretes hormone thyroxine. If that thyroxine is not secreted properly, it causes the condition called goiter. கழுத்துல இப்படி பெருசா இருக்கும்ல, அது பேரு goiter. I hope you follow. So this is for mineral function and deficiency disorder. The source picture அதை just follow பண்ணிக்கோ. Okay, then deficiency diseases, இது வந்து just ஒரு nutshell சொல்லுவோம்ல. A வந்து night blindness, symptom poor vision, loss of vision. B1 beriberi, weak muscle, fatigue. Vitamin C, scurvy, bleeding gum. Vitamin D, rickets, bent bones, pigeon chest சொல்லுவோம்ல அது. And calcium, osteomalacia, causing weak bone and tooth decay. Iodine, goiter, swelling in the neck. Iron, due to anemia, general weakness. Just to go through பண்ணிக்கோ. Okay, இது வந்து அதேதான் ஒரு balanced diet where you have to note down the balanced diet. எந்த ஃபுட் வந்து ஒரு ஃபுட் ஜாஸ்தியாகவும் சாப்பிடக்கூடாது, கம்மியாகவும் சாப்பிடக்கூடாது. These vitamins, when they are to be taken in the required quantity. If it is not so, if excess vitamin is taken, that condition is called vitaminosis. I hope you follow. Yeah? So this is for vitamins and minerals. This is our video number. This is our video number 11. சரியா? Where it's a continuation of our whiteboard lesson சொன்னேன்ல, just to understand easily. Right? In the next video session நம்ம textbook questions discuss பண்ணுவோம், and you will be given the QB also. I hope you have understood. So go through the lesson. Have a good day. Have a nice day. We'll continue in the next video session. Thank you. Have a good day.